I guess you both are on mute.
Hello, my audible?
Audible, but the voice is buffering.
Okay. Now,
Yeah, it's better.
um, so today's topic is intro to graphic designing. About myself, I'm Anshika Gupta. I'm graphic designer, GirlScript Pilani, and co-manager.
Hello everybody, I am Ramakrishna Chhipa. I am graphic designer at GirlScript Pilani and technical head at MSc Pilani.
What will you learn today? First, what is graphic designing? Second, basics of Photoshop. Third, basics of Canva.
Everybody can see the slide.
No, actually, the slide is also stopped
It's also
at
stuck
that.
now.
Uh, it has been stopped at that second slide, Microsoft Student Club Pilani present.
Yeah.
I think is
Just stop and
now
share
you
it
can
again.
share. Yeah.
Stop. Slide is visible.
Yeah, it's visible.
Yeah. So first, let's talk about what is graphic designing. So graphic designing is nothing as simple. Just you have to pass a message through visuals, or you have to solve any problem like in architecture. People solve by designing first and then they make. So it's just using illustrations and different things, photographs. You can show your ideas, your thoughts. Like in COVID time pandemic period, people have spread the knowledge about what is corona, how it we can save. So today we will learn two places to design anything. So the first is Photoshop and second is Canva. Next, Anshika will going to take Canva session and then I'll take Photoshop.
Yeah.
Anshika, just carry on and try to share.
Guys, screen visible.
No, it's not visible.
अभी visible.
No. Hello everyone. Is my screen is visible?
Yes.
Okay. So Photoshop. Photoshop is the Adobe software made by Adobe. I think links are available. We have given. So this is a user interface of Photoshop. First of all, from new, we make one workspace where we have to work. So here are some options, predefined options like photos, prints, art and illustration, web, event design, mobile screens, also film and video. So here you can see width and height. You can set in pixels, inches, centimeters, okay. And then in resolution. For our screens, 72 is the resolution which is appropriate and in pixel inches. Orientation is vertical or horizontal. Rest all the details would be same. You can give it a name, whatever you want, and then create. So in this whole, you can see there are some panels. Like this is called layer panel. This is called some libraries. This is for color. So sometimes it happens that it got distorted or scrambled. So to set this, go in Windows, Workspace, and then reset Essentials. It will again reset. Mm, This is our toolbar. Here we have all the tools that we use. So let's start with one basic tool which is called marquee tool. We have one marquee tool. So first of all, we learn how to select any area. This is a workspace. So if I make the one square, so this is my active area of whole workspace. Like there is one brush tool. Now if I let me select any color. If I use this brush, so this is my active area. Let's share you cannot brush it or make it add color. So this is called marquee tool or this is called active area. Now you can add also. Like if I'm making one more square, then press shift plus, yeah, you can add it. You can make one more using shift. If I make like this, the next fill will be gone. So you want that both will be there. So use shift. So shift you can add. Whenever you press shift, there is some small plus symbol will come, and then you have to make. Same with you want to remove it, then minus. So for this we'll use alt. Um, Next there is one feature which is feather. So like what is feather? First we'll make one. Here in this section you can see one is foreground color and second is background color. So foreground and background. So to add any color, like you want to add red, which is in foreground. So you will use Alt plus backspace. And if you want to fill for background color, so Control plus backspace. So if I give it a feather of 30 and then put a feather of 30 pixels, and then if you can see there are some curves coming. So after that, if I fill a color, it will be like some smooth shape. Usually. Now to zoom in and zoom out. You have one tool here which is called zoom. But for a quick process, you can click on Alt and then scroll bar. That you can scroll it, and whatever you see on the Photoshop, see on 100% size. Here you can see the size. For that, click on Control F1. Like it is zoom out, Control F1. It's 100% size. Because in Photoshop there are only raster images, and raster images are we see on 100% only. Only vector images which we can see on. So for this, let's take this. To add any image to workspace, drag from the folder and bring it on this workspace. It will add to our workspace. But if you want that our folder, it will make a new file or then drop it here. So using marquee tool, there is one elliptical marquee also. I am selecting this much portion, and in here, there you have one feature which is called select inverse. Select inverse will fill color in this portion, but not in this portion. And like I am giving it feather 50 pixels, and then I am filling alt bracket space. You can see. So like this, you can edit any picture and make it effective. Next, I want to show it is layers. Like I'm dragging this picture and putting here. So you can see in this panel, layers are yeah, layers are forming. Like first we have a base layer which is called background, and then we have second means if I add a text, there is one layer. It will give us some facility that we can easily work on anything. Like if I want to add one text, I want this image to move, so I can move it easily without affecting the alignment of hello or any text. And you can delete also layer, like select this and drag it to down, delete. You can add one new from here. I have added one layer. So on this layer, if I use brush tool and do whatever, it will not going to affect this picture. You can easily move it. Then you can lock this layer also. Like I have this small lock where means there are so many types of lock. If I click on this, I cannot move this. It will show error. And here it's a lock means all the locks. You cannot move it. You cannot edit it. You cannot do anything. Second one I want to show is like if we take this image, I want to select only this Facebook part and cut into and want to work on anything. There is one quick selection tool. Using this, you can select only this much portion and control X. So it will cut, and here you can do control V. So now we can use it as, and there is one move tool which I'm using. So move tool is for increasing or decreasing the size of our elements or whatever to move from here to there. You can like move it here and then there. Okay. So I have one poster that we are going to make, and you also have to make it and then share with us. So for this we have uh, all the social media's size are in 1080 into 1080 pixels. So first of all, I will going to fill the color, which is background black color. So for that, I have foreground color black and white as a color. So this, you can see I have filled the black color. Now I want one rectangle. So for that, we have we have tool, rectangular tool, we have round rectangular tool, elliptical tools, and polygons. You can make number of size of polygons, like I want to make 8, it will make. So rectangle. Whenever you want that the height and width of any rectangle, triangle, circle, anything, then use shift plus click or right click, left side. So it will come in equal ratio, like you can see 6.09 into 6.0. In this panel you can see you can fill color from here. Yes. You can fill gradient color also. Yeah. Then in the stroke is the outside layer. There you can remove this or fill a black stroke. From here you can fix the thickness, how much thick will be the outer boundaries or border. You can make like this. Now to set it, whenever you use move tool, there are some, it will give some anchors. This anchor will increase it in horizontal. So this it will in both the directions. And in if you want, if you use shift plus, then it will increase in equal ratio, decrease in equal ratio. And from here you can rotate. Whenever you hover here in the side, you will get these, and these you can right. So Yeah. Now I want to add a text. Use text tool from the tool and then click. So you can see when I have clicked and when new layers. Now for text, first of all, let me increase the size. So here we can change the color of our text. We can align it to right, left, or center. We have only three options in Photoshop. Then you can make it sharp, crisp, smooth, whatever you like. If you want to fill color, select it first, or before typing, select it. So you can or you can select the how much small you want, how much big you want. Then from here you can select the fonts. There are many fonts in this and you can install fonts also by downloading from net. So, choose this. Then we are making on Skype, so we want the logo of Skype also. One tedious thing in Photoshop is whenever you want to change or move anything, you have to select from layers and then you can. So like this. So we have added text, we have added symbols, and if you want now I'm making this for MSC, so I will add my social media. For social media, I have downloaded these from internet in .png file. Whenever you move any element, you can see there is some smart alignment tools or like indications are there in Photoshop, so that you can align. Sometimes like some moving is very tedious, then you can use your arrow keys also, right, left, up, down. Just Yeah, so here's now to add a text. Like if we add a long text, so I want to add this. First of all, to before adding such a long text, zoom out and then Control V, and then you can zoom in, and whenever wherever you want to, just go there and adjust it. It's not looking appropriate, so let's give some more. Yeah, like this, we can select. Now I want to tell you about some more tools like gradient. If you want your background to be in two colors, three colors, or different tones, then you can select from here. Click on here, this color, drag from this, that. If you want this in radial, then we can make this is a linear. Then we have radial as option, and we have angle also. It is at angle. You can select angles also from here, like this. And then we have one diamond shaped also. Yeah. Now you want these colors to be invert, so no need to go there and change it from here. There is one tool which through we can do. Just click on it and you can see here colors are changing. Yeah. Then there are some modes, like if there is one picture. Yeah. So for more selections, there is one slight unsplash. From here you can get all all the pictures or different pictures like floats. You can download from here in 4 sizes. So I'm taking it medium. I want to select this and cut it only this much portion. Then I can use quick selection tool. There is one more tool which is called magic wand. So just select magic wand and click on it. It will select according to, but it's not that much helpful. You can use quick selection tool, it will help. And you can see here is a cursor which, so to increase the size of cursor on keyboard we have square brackets. So opening square bracket will decrease the size of the cursor and the closing bracket, square bracket will increase the size of. So like this you can select. If there is some problem like here, then so Alt plus scroll to zoom it, and then make your brush size small, and then you can select the size. From here to deselect. To select, we can select, but to deselect it, use Alt and then select. So I can deselect from here. Just control this. Then there is a brush tool. So brush tools are very cool because you can make so many. There are so many presets of brushes, and you can download from net also. Like there's yeah this one. Whenever you right click on after selecting brush tool, just right click. You got all the settings. So through this you can change the color, the size of your brush, and yeah, hardness also. So to change the color, first of all, just change light. There are some more brushes, different designs. So if you want to pick any color from anywhere, so just use. We have one tool which is called eyedropper. So like I want this color or this tone of from here. So just use this tool, go there and click. You can see the changes are doing. In color panel you can see how colors are changing. So like this I can do this color. That's like let's make one background. Let's 5 seconds. Let's change its color to some red. And if you don't want, then you can remove the strokes also. And what are the strokes? You can see this very thin line is coming here. So if I increase here this from 50, then you can see these are strokes. So now I want this shape to be, I want the copy of this shape. To make the copy, let's Control C and Control V. Click on first panel section here. Control C and Control V. You can see there are so many duplicates. If you got confused, so you can name them just by double clicking on it, like this is this 2. So my polygon 2 is here. If you want to change card, now after this I want to make a gradient color, to fill a gradient color, so it is not allowing me because I cannot fill in this shape. So for that, go in panel section, select background, and on background then you can make. Alright. I think there's some problem. I don't know why it's not coming. Problem. I think you guys got it because some problems there. Okay, so now we have made our poster. I want to export it and send it to everyone. For that, in files, there is one option export, and from export, there is export as, or you can click Alt Shift Control W to export it. So export. Here you can select the PNG, JPG, GIF, or in which type you want, and rest all the settings are perfect. No need to touch them. Only here you can increase the size like 2x. You can increase it more, 3x. It will increase the size. Here you can see 117 KBs. It will increase the quality of picture. Then export all. Select the location and export. Yeah, that's all on my side. Thank you, everyone. Now I hand it to Anshika for Canva.
Ramakrishna, there is one question from Shalini. How to resize image after dragging?
So Shalini have asked how to resize image after dragging. Okay, so this is the image after dragging. When you after dragging, it will automatically show. If not, then you can use this move tool, because move tool gives us anchor points from where we can resize it. Second, okay, background color. For background color, if first of all you have to select from here. Keep the foreground color as black, and then use Alt plus Shift. If not, then you can use paint bucket. From this you can fill it.
Am I audible? Guys, am I audible?
Yeah, it's audible, but sometimes buffering too.
Okay. Now, अभी ठीक है?
हाँ, yes.
Okay. Thank you, Ramakrishna. So now let's look use of Canva. Guys, is the screen visible or not?
Yeah, it's open. Wait, the screen hasn't been opened yet and your voice is buffering.
No.
Voice is breaking.
audible?
Yeah, you are.
Nina visible?
No, and your voice is also disturbing.
Now,
No. Hello. Hello.
Yeah.
guys, am I audible?
Yeah, it's better and visible now.
Okay. वॉइस ठीक है?
हाँ,
Yeah, it's
clear
fine.
है.
Okay, continue. Screen are visible now?
No.
And voice?
Voice is little bit better, but there is some noise.
And now?
Yeah.
ठीक है? Screen is visible? Guys, we are visible or not?
No.
No.
Rama, you can share the screen?
Yeah. Screen is visible. Aniket?
Yeah, it's visible.
Okay. Anshika, you can start.
Yeah. Now let's use a Canva. So new tab. Sorry Rama, but मुझे स्क्रीन नहीं हुई.
Ramakrishna, I guess you should only proceed because I guess Anshika is facing a lot of network issue.
Yeah. Okay, then I will explain. Okay, guys, so it's a Canva site. There is no need to download any software or anything. We can directly design here. So to create any design, we have a button here, create a design. There are some presets or designs already, like these dimensions. Like if for Instagram post, you can turn it to 1080 pixels, poster 42 into 59.4, and like this. There are so many, like 38 around. So first of all, custom size 80. There are 4 options in which we can pixels, inches, millimeter, centimeter. So hit on create result. So let's get familiar with this user interface, what it is actually. So first of all, we have some predefined templates. You can see in template section. Like I click on this here, I can use it, I can change it or whatever. Then there are so many, like you can search it also, like according to any theme. Then we have upload. Like I want to upload anything, so just click on upload. You can upload from Facebook, your Google Drive, Instagram, Dropbox. So from device, if I want to. Like I want to upload social media icons, you open. What a net is. After completing uploading, you can click on this and use in our display. So this white area you can see, this is called your workspace. Like in Photoshop, we decide this and decide the dimensions. And also we have decided earlier. So from photos, you can directly use these photos from photo section. There are some themes setted also like fall, Halloween, food, and etc. So many. Then we have elements. From here, you can add as anything you want, like charts, grids, gradients. Then in text, there are some three sizes: the biggest, then a subheading, and then heading. There are many predefined. There are some text like I add this. Now only task is to change it. Then this style section. Actually, I have Canva Pro, so I have this option. But those who don't have, they will not can see this section because there are only some color palettes like in a 3.3. You can use this color palette. Then some fonts, so many fonts. Now from music section, you can add music just by clicking on it. There is, I think you cannot heard it. You can add to your poster. Videos, you can add videos also. You can search also like Halloween fall computers. Then backgrounds, like which type of background we need. So from here you can fill color and from recent use, so this is the I use from landscape. So if I want any picture of landscape, just click it. And now on this, if I want to add some text, so I can add some text. Then in backgrounds there are patterns. You can use grid or gradients also. Some predefined gradients are there. Like after clicking this, only one color will be changed. Like this. Then there are abstracts. So there are few textures and so many. You can see now last folder section. So in folders, I have made one folder of MSC logos because I need MSC logos. So here as I have made one folder. If you see on your left hand side, there are all your designs. These are some designs which I have made. So let's make our poster which like this one. For this, first of all, we will color it. So click on this working space. Then from here you can decide colors. So black. Okay. So now to make this half section like, go here elements, search rectangle. Select this first one. Change this color. Uh, For you can see there are anchor points. You can increase and decrease in one side also. And to rotate, we have this small rotating. Rotate it, bring it here, increase the size. And yeah, after this I want the logo of Power BI in which we are making the poster. So just search in elements, you can search Power BI. You will go get the logos. Mm, wait, yeah. Now I want to add a picture like this for this thing. In elements, there are some frames we can use. There are so many frames you can see. Laptop, desktop, triangle, circles, wheel, diamond, alphabets also. So we'll select circle. And then from photos, we'll search business analytics because Power BI is used for business analytics software. So if you want that, I want the different portion of photo. So double click on it and then you can drag it here. That's you can move it and turn to add a photo or a logo. Yeah, from here I can add my logo. Now I want social media, so from elements, if I search Instagram, then I will get Instagram logo like this. Change the color. Right. Yeah. Right. Like this, mixing all the Facebook. LinkedIn. For convenience, you can zoom it also. There is one panel. This much you can zoom it. Like Photoshop, also select the element and then use arrow keys to drag it up and down. Yeah. Then you can add text. So whenever we use text, there is a panel. So here we can see there are so many fonts. There are so many fonts. Select from text more. Yeah. And then we can resize like this much. Close it. Then you can change the color of your text also. Anything. Then there you can make your fonts or text bold, italic. You can align them center, left, justify. And you can give bullets also. 1, 2, 3. For this I'll tell you later. You can underline your text also. Make it capital, all uppercase or all lowercase. You can give effects also, like yeah, it's going. I take it default. You can align it center, top, backward. While I use it. Then there is one tool which we have transparency. So for transparency, it's like opacity. If I'm 0, then you can increase it a little bit. 58 to this much. And I want like I want this section not to be affected if I move this, or by chance if I click on this like this, it will affect. So click on the element and there is one lock. Just lock it there. Now you can move this. If you want to try this, it will not move. Now to add a text, it's easy in Canva. Just Power BI. I want to add a small text. Choose tools. Yeah, now in this you can see there is feature line spacing. If I increase it from 0, you can see how letters, the spacing between letters is increasing according to your design, and you can decide. Now in lines, there are two lines. If I increase it from 1.4, you can see how it's increasing and how it's decreasing. It's overlapping. So pick default. Anchors, not that much needed. Then now it's looking good and readable. Now if you want to, you can give animation to your posters, like from animate, blog, breadth, and rise, whatever you like. From here you can give the name of your poster, like Power BI. From here you can download. So for download there are PNG, JPG. You can make PDFs, like so many other are there. You can make MP4 also, and then you just have to hit the download. You can see here is 3 options. If I want the copy of this, then click on duplicate page. Now I can change them. So I have two designs. If you want, you can add a note like what this is about. So you can write Power BI, you can save it. And you can add one page also because our previous background is black. That's why the next that we'll going to add. So that will be our black color only. From here you can delete this page also. Like if I do it white and then I add, see, white is there. So now I want that not only me, my partner like Anshika want to change anything. So what I will do is click on share. Either I'll put her email ID or just share edits and then copy the link and send it to who is the person who wants to change it. So yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Yeah, Ramakrishna, you can proceed. Okay, let me do. So, want to win digital swags, best learner badge, and recognition on social media. So, you just need to, like, whatever you have made today with us to Photoshop and Canva, you need to upload it on GitHub. Like, those who attended yesterday's session, they very well knew how to do this. So, for you all, let me show you. Okay. Yeah. So I am sending the link to the repository. Uh, Yeah. You just need to open this repository, tap on fork it. Like yesterday we forked it, that's why it's showing it. Just whenever you will tap on fork, it will create a copy, like one copy has been created. So when you tap on fork, a copy of that same repository has been created on your own GitHub account. Okay, you can see here. Now, since this is the intro to graphic designing, open this folder. Okay. Then you need you have made two designs today, one from Photoshop and the another one from Canva. So add them into a single folder. Name that folder as your own name. As you can see that we have given some steps. Name that folder as your own name and then go to add file, upload file. Okay. And here open that file. Maybe like you can drag and drop that. So let me share some folder. Yeah, for example, this I am dragging and dropping it here. It is getting uploaded. Okay, yeah, so all the files are uploaded. Now here tap on commit changes. This is processing. Yeah, so you can recheck it by going to this folder. You can see that the folder which I uploaded is present here. Okay. Now go to pull request. Tap on new pull request. And then Okay, I guess I had yesterday's or one also showing. So that's why it's not. So when you will go to new pull request and down below you will get a icon, another new pull request. So tap on that and it will create a pull request here and we will get your work. And after reviewing your work, today's top five work, the people, the top five people who has made something really good, you can even edit whatever you have been taught now. Like you can change your colors, you can add more icons, or you can create your own poster and then upload it here. We don't have the same logos and picture that you use. So what to, yeah, as I told you just now, you can edit or make any kind of poster you want. Like it was just a tutorial and see for like designing is an art. It is all about creativity. You can one can taught you the tools, but the creativity is of all yours. So you can use your creativity and make something new too. And the top five learners will get digital swags and your works will be showcased on our social media. And as I told yesterday, those who had attended the last day's workshop and will be attending the further one too, the all the three, and their work will be really good. So the top three will get digital swag, as it's clear, best learner badge, and a special recognition on social media, like their works with their photographs will be uploaded and they will be really very well recognized on our social media. So it's a golden opportunity for you all. Now talking about certificates. So we have created a quiz for you all. Let me share you the link. Yeah. So the quiz link is in the chat section. So open that quiz and complete it. And through that only you will receive your certificate. Like after completing the quiz, within a day or two, you will receive your certificate. This is a small, simple quiz. So attempt it right now because it's a simple one. And after completing the quiz, just type done or yes, something of that kind so that we can be sure. Because those who will complete this quiz, those people or those attendees will only get the certificate. And yeah, don't forget to write your full name and your right email address. That's great. People are completing. I request others too to complete it fast. One more done. That's great. So the questions are really simple ones. And yeah, I guess all have completed. I guess all have completed, and you will receive your certificates very soon by today or tomorrow. And I will highly recommend you to upload your works on GitHub because it's an amazing chance to win more. And it's not the end because we have one more session on UI UX designing, and trust me, UI UX designing is one of the most popular uh, field in today's life because almost every company is searching for UI UX designers, and you can learn a lot. So see you all tomorrow at 5 p.m. again. Thank you.